Now, more than ever, educating women to effect positive change in our neighborhoods, our country, and our world is the mission of Hollins University. At the vanguard of that calling is the Batten Leadership Institute, a program unlike any other in its commitment to women's leadership.
At the Batten Leadership Institute, we really focus on personal growth because we believe that you can't separate the leader from the individual. So we really focus on the whole person in order to help each woman develop her leadership potential.
Since I've been here, I've seen a terrific amount of transformation take place, and it's been very, very exciting because what we endeavor to do is bring executive level training to the undergraduate level.
So our women are graduating with 3 years of intensive leadership training that most people have to wait until they're in their workplaces to get.
You can apply it to your entire life. It's not just teaching you leadership skills in a certain setting or how to be a board executive. It just teaches you how to lead your life and your relationships in a way that's healthy.
It really just gave me a voice and allowed me to understand that people want to hear what I have to say, that I have this voice and that it should be heard. There's merit behind my thoughts and opinions.
From the outset, Batten leaders are immersed in a demanding yet rewarding program that we, the students, help to develop. We start by learning about different leadership models and practices. Then, we put those concepts to work in leadership labs, where we engage in everything from simulated job interviews to role-playing a tough personnel problem.
Learning about different leadership theories and models and practices has greatly benefited me because it has made me so much more aware of how other people are leading.
Batten has really taught me that there's more than one type of leader, and that everybody can be a leader in their own way. There's not just out loud leaders or quiet leaders, there's everything in between.
Leadership skills are more than, just being the president of a company or the leader of a movement. It's about communication with people on a daily basis.
Batten students in their first year also take part in communication skills groups and skills clinics, where we are encouraged to achieve clear objectives for personal growth.
I've gotten better at public speaking. I've become a lot more confident and better listener, which was one of my leadership goals.
I personally saw myself transform from someone who wasn't necessarily as confident when speaking in front of people to someone who is now on the lacrosse field and a part of the Hollins Activities Board, giving ideas and really stepping up to the plate on what needs to get done here at Hollins.
It starts out really awkward, and they tell you that. But as it's gone on and we've gotten more comfortable with each other and we realize that it is a confidential atmosphere, we're really able to work through our goals.
During the Institute's second semester, Batten students engage in leadership projects that undergo a rigorous peer approval process. Then, we devote ourselves to furthering our leadership growth through important practical experience.
Batten Leadership Institute throws you in there and you get your hands dirty and you learn from experience.
Another one of the program's highlights is the Distinguished Visiting Fellow Series, where leaders from a variety of organizations and backgrounds share their wisdom and advice with us. Wendy Zamparelli, retired president and publisher of the Roanoke Times, was privileged to work with Frank Batten, retired chairman and CEO of Landmark Communications. He and his wife Jane, Hollins class of 1958, generously endowed the leadership program that bears their name.
Frank Batten has always put a tremendous emphasis on the quality of the management and the leadership of the different media properties that he has owned. And it was such a wonderful education to be able to work within that organization. He really is such a wonderful role model, and my admiration for him has always been tremendous. So when I was asked to participate in the Batten Leadership Institute, for me it was a no-brainer.
During our final year, students lead the Institute themselves through service on the Institute board.
I'm the chair of the board this year, so my responsibilities include getting the agenda together, actually executing the board meeting and making sure that everybody's communicating effectively and being effective as board members and as a board.
Following graduation, Batten students will be equipped to succeed in a variety of careers, from law and medicine to events management and the media. But we all share a core belief, a heartfelt desire to make a difference in the world.
Being presented with this golden opportunity to learn leadership skills gives me a few steps ahead after I graduate to help the Palestinian people themselves getting out of this struggle that they are living in right now.
By facilitating leadership and not just talking about it, Batten is becoming the flagship program for women's leadership in the nation.
I hope that Hollins University will be synonymous with women in leadership, so that if someone asks the question, where should we go to develop our women leaders, or who are the folks who know about women in leadership, that the next word out of someone's mouth is Hollins University. That's the place you go for that.